This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Championship on the line right now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the return may be brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. It's reeled in. It's Carney. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. It's a bunch formation. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He makes the grab. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone and run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and long.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tennessee. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane as his drive's going to start with decent field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Buffaloes will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short and the 8th play of the drive. And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The receiver grabs it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab, but he's stopped there with the defense for no gain. Needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. Hits this one off the side of his foot. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
He finds his man. And the defense grabs him after the completion is just short of a 1st down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Carney. In the clear at the 25. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick completion to the tight end. Right down to the 28th, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
He finds the running back in the flat. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. The junior able to bring him down quickly. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Short completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this two-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Vols looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat, but just a short gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He keeps it on the design run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive. Over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion. And it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit. With a big hit, knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dumps it down to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Carney. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Throw to the right, looking for the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And now the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. comes up with the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
The balls are in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he's brought down short of the landing gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And so Colorado has the lead, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Tennessee 20, Colorado 17.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Kearney. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that short completion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for walks.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to create here on the move. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. That game moves the ball to the 17, first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised. In the fourth quarter, not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The balls are on the move here. Leaning on the run game here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on here in this tight football game.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this two-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Conference Championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Breaks an open space. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Drop over the middle. It's Carney. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make the play here with time winding down. It's a draw. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's running out of time here. To make the first down in that scramble, that's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Well, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. It's always a special here, and after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.